What if I told you there was once a city so advanced, so wealthy, powerful, and futuristic that it made ancient Greece look like a backwater village? A utopia built with concentric rings of land and sea, glittering with gold, powered by mysterious energies, and home to a mighty navy that ruled the oceans. Then one day, it vanished, swallowed by the sea in a single catastrophic night. The name of that city is Atlantis, but was it real? A forgotten chapter of human history? Or just an allegory made up by an ancient philosopher? You're about to find out, and it might change the way you see history forever. The legend of Atlantis begins with a man whose writings still shape our thoughts today: Plato, the Greek philosopher. Around 360 BCE, he wrote two dialogues called Timaeus and Critias, where he described an island civilization unlike anything ever seen before. According to Plato, Atlantis existed beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. It was a vast and powerful kingdom, larger than Libya and Asia combined. Its capital city was a marvel of engineering, built in perfect circular rings alternating land and water, with grand bridges, tall towers, and gleaming temples dedicated to the god Poseidon. The Atlanteans, he claimed, were gifted with immense knowledge, great power, and technologies that seemed almost supernatural. But the story wasn't all glory. As the Atlanteans grew richer, they also grew arrogant. They abandoned their moral compass, choosing greed and domination over harmony and wisdom. Eventually, they launched a campaign to conquer the Mediterranean, but were pushed back by the noble Athenians. As divine punishment, the gods unleashed earthquakes and floods, and in a single night of terror, Atlantis sank into the sea, never to be seen again. Plato insisted this story was true, passed down through Egyptian priests to the Greek statesman Solon, and finally to him. But most scholars believe it was symbolic, a cautionary tale about hubris, corruption, and the fall of empires. Still, not everyone agrees. For more than 2,000 years, the mystery of Atlantis has haunted the human imagination. Some dismissed it as pure fiction, others began to search, and what they found only deepened the mystery. In the early 20th century, archaeologists discovered the Minoan civilization on the island of Crete and nearby Santorini. These people had advanced plumbing, elegant art, and peaceful cities. Around 1600 BCE, a massive volcanic eruption destroyed their world almost overnight. Some researchers believe this real-life catastrophe may have inspired Plato's tale. But not all theories stay grounded in history. In the 1960s, divers found strange underwater formations in the Bahamas, known as the Bimini Road. These were massive stone blocks that looked like part of a sunken city. Some called it proof of Atlantis. Mainstream scientists disagreed, saying it was a natural rock formation. Still, the idea of a lost city beneath the Atlantic Ocean captured the world's attention. Others looked to Antarctica, pointing to ancient maps like the Peary Race map, drawn in the 1500s but showing an ice-free Antarctic coast. Could Atlantis have once existed on a now frozen continent? Then there are the more esoteric theories. Some believe Atlantis was not just advanced but alien, that the Atlanteans used crystal power, levitation, or even interdimensional travel. These ideas, though fringe, continue to fascinate those who feel mainstream archaeology does not tell the whole story. So why does Atlantis matter so much? Because it represents the ultimate what if, a possibility that human civilization may not be a straight upward line, but one full of forgotten peaks and lost golden ages. That maybe, just maybe, we've been here before and lost everything in the blink of an eye. The ocean still covers 70% of our planet. We have explored less than 10% of the seafloor. Who's to say there is not something waiting down there, buried beneath centuries of silence? Whether Atlantis truly existed or not, its legend endures for a reason. It challenges our understanding of history and reminds us that knowledge can be lost, and power can vanish in an instant. Maybe Plato was warning us, maybe he was remembering, Or maybe he simply sparked a mystery the world refuses to let go. If this story stirred your imagination, give this video a like, subscribe for more hidden histories, and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Atlantis was real or just a brilliant myth? Let's uncover the truth together.